Hey guys, great discussion about this type of problem. And honestly, it's nice to be needed a little bit. I know you guys are doing awesome and you're just rocking out. Here's what's going on. What the book is doing is it's taking a bit of a shortcut method for calculating percentages. Okay, so what I mean, this is Gina, this is your problem. And basically, Lindsay, I know you kind of got to the same place as well, different numbers, okay? So what we're looking at here, and again, this is like Gina's example. Lindsay, I know yours is a little bit different. But basically, Gina, you found out that the percent change is this as a decimal, and that's the same as, 10.3%, right? And what we have to do is we have to multiply that by some other amount. Again, going back to your problem, Gina, we know that it has to be multiplied by, 2010, or sorry, what's it, 2025's numbers here, 15.6, okay? So if we think about that, here's how we would traditionally do it. We would take 10.3% or decimal 103 and we multiply it by 15 point, whatever that was, 15.6. Okay? So what we would do is basically we're adding on 10.3% or 0.103 times our original amount. Okay? So we're adding that on, but remember, you can think about this in terms of percentages as well. This is basically 10.3%, as I figured out, and this is 100%. This is 100% of our original amount or whatever amount we're going to be kind of, comparing this to, calculating. So if we add those together, we get 110.3%, missed a 0.3. So if we throw that back into a decimal, that gives us 1.103. So you can do it this way. This is probably the more traditional way that we've done this, but it's a bit of a shortcut if you just say, oh, okay, we know this as a decimal is decimal 103. If we add 100% of it, we now add a 1 to that, 100%. So then what we do is we just basically kind of straight multiply that along, and it saves us from doing this additional wrinkling of the step. So it's a shortcut method, but basically you can do it this way, just multiply it out, but then add that on, or you can do the nice little shortcut method. Another common thing that's pretty cool is like, say you're out business dinner, you have expenses, say you can figure out like I have $30 to spend. How much money can I spend with a 15% tip, right? We want to add 15% on so we don't look like cheapskates. So we could basically say, well, this is like 100% or 1 plus decimal 15x. Okay, so we can model that equation. I do this all the time if I'm out like on, I have expenses and I still want to leave a tip, but I want to figure out what's the most money I can spend. So that's going to be 1.15x would equal, the amount. I have $30 in this instance. So it's a great little shortcut method for doing real world math stuff. I hope that helps, guys, and let me know if it doesn't. Cheers.